Hi everyone. Unfortunately, it's time for the Parker family to say a big goodbye to Erinsborough.
So we'd like to say a personal goodbye to you.
Well, we leave because of a series of very catastrophic events. Unfortunately, we have a car accident. While I'm singing 10 Green Bottles, I zig.
You're not concentrating.
I'm not, and I zig when I should have zagged. And we go over this embankment and have a disastrous car accident. And it's unclear whether we're going to survive, but
one of us doesn't.
One of us doesn't. Yeah,
and then it's just too catastrophic for us, isn't it? We can't cope with our grief.
We can't deal with being back at Ramsay Street because there's just too many memories in number 26. So we decide to pack up our bags and go back to Merry Oakey. There is a place called Oakey in Queensland where it's full of old Neighbours characters.
Yeah, and we're actually thinking of doing a spin-off, you know.
Yeah, the Parkers at home on the farm.
Neighbours in Oakey.
Customarily on Neighbours, your last scene involves a neck brace.
Felt like being on a movie set because, you know, we were shooting a lot of the time 2 cameras, sometimes 3 cameras. There was some action stuff. There was big sweeping overhead shots with a cherry picker. So in terms of production value, it looked like a really, you know, an expensive film set day, you know, and it felt like that too.
There's a certain sadness, and also we are filming very emotional scenes where you have to go to places where obviously you don't really want to have to go.
Like Oakey.
Emotional
places.
Yeah, emotional places.
Working on a soap like Neighbours is very challenging because you've got so many storylines you're working with at any given time. Like, we work on up to 10 episodes in any given week, and they're not filmed in order. So it's very challenging from that perspective. And also the sheer volume of work. You know, it's not uncommon for us to pull 12-hour days, sometimes 2-3 days in a row. And it's quite relentless when you've got a heavy storyline. It takes up your whole life. To give you an idea, on Matrix Reloaded we were filming 2 minutes a day. On this we shoot half an hour a day.
We shoot a whole episode a day,
yeah.
Which is extremely fast.
Some of the funniest things that happen on set we're not allowed to talk about, obviously, but there's a pretty good one with Alan Fletcher in the hospital sequence when we're filming this incredibly urgent, sort of really high drama, tense thing where we're all in the hospital waiting to rush into a room to hear the results of a particular test. Are they alive? Are they dead? The director goes, and action, and there's this silence, and we sort of look over, and Alan, who had had a late night the night before, working.
He'll kill you for this.
You hear this. And there's Alan, he's fallen asleep in the actual waiting room of the hospital.
Boom, boom, boom.
It would blow my mind. Yeah, Purple Turtles, Manly Vale Pub, final year.
Yeah, 1984.
When we work on Neighbours, it really becomes your life, and you really do become part of a big family. And you know, I mean, my birth of my son, you know, has happened during this. I got married during the show. You know, there's a lot of sort of landmarks in my life that have happened during the filming of the show, which I'll remember forever. You know, and I've made some good friends, and you know, I think I'm gonna. Neighbours will always be a part of my life, whether I like it or not. You know. Thanks for tuning in each weeknight at 6:30 and logging on to the Neighbours website.
It's been fantastic. We'll really miss you.
Just like fire.